There has never been anybody who has won the Founders Award who has been more deserving of it than Liza Cartmell. And I'm pretty sure the museum would not be where it is today if it hadn't been for Liza's rather dogged persistence.
The Please Touch is my love. I think the mission of the museum, which is really around creating opportunities for unstructured play, is what interests me the most about what the museum does. You know, raising my kids and seeing how hard it is to find opportunities where they're not provided structure today is really a wonderful opportunity, because it lets kids really explore on their own. It lets them really unleash their creativity, yet at the same time it really gives them exposure to things which are really impactful in terms of the way they can learn or the way they can socialize with other people. And I think that that's just something that's a very rare gem in today's world.
Liza initially was interested in doing some public service in Philadelphia, and having had our kids inside the SEPTA bus at the small Please Touch Museum that literally was around the corner from us when we lived at 20th and Arch Street in Philadelphia. That was our first exposure to the Please Touch Museum, and I think led in part to Liza's interest in becoming involved.
I think it's her own two kids and Paul who have been always at the forefront of her life, even when she was working for Aramark, which is about a 90-hour-a-week job.
When I think of Liza, I think of her leadership skills. I saw her lead the whole sports and entertainment department at Aramark and do it in a very effective way. And I think of our move to Citizens Bank Park, Liza was there supporting not only the work of Aramark, but thinking about the best interests of the Phillies in that entire effort.
Liza joined the board of Please Touch Museum in 1994.
Liza is a natural leader. She's passionate, she doesn't really hold back, doesn't give up, works hard, and stays very focused on what we need to do. And that's why she's been a phenomenal leader and great to children.
She never does anything except well, and in most cases she tends to exceed everybody's expectations, whatever she does.
She carried the museum through, without question, the hardest time and biggest challenges that the museum was facing.
The museum was such a small location, it was really hard to create a sustainable business model. But even more importantly, it was underserving the local Philadelphia marketplace.
One of the great challenges they had during Liza's tenure on the board was not only the planning of moving from a smaller facility on Logan Square, but the challenge when the facility at Penn's Landing was not available to them.
She took charge of the process of evaluating other places to move in the city and ended up at Memorial Hall.
When that door closed at Penn's Landing, the kind of the magical door that opened over here at Memorial Hall that reclaimed a great historic building and put in a world-class children's museum, I think is really something that everybody, including Liza that was involved in that process, should be really proud of.
By moving to the new museum, we were able to really provide an opportunity to what I call right size and really fulfill the market need here in Philadelphia.
This children's museum has become one of the leading children's museums in the world. I think the renovations at this facility are some of the best architectural renovations that Philadelphia has seen in years, and the legacy of capturing the Philadelphia past and then providing something for the children of Philadelphia's future is just an absolute grand slam.
And the museum is ever so much stronger because they had Liza's strength managing that process.
The greatest joy that we had as a family was watching Liza's enjoyment of helping put this museum together.
I'm not a musician, I'm not an artist. You know, I've worked hard on the one hand, but I've really fully committed myself really to family, you know, my parents, my siblings, my husband, and my kids. Working with kids, I feel, is kind of, you know, the most important thing I've done in my life.
We will see, I believe, 500,000 visitors this year. Thanks, Liza, we did something right.
Of course, it's a great honor to receive this award, but I think it's just another example of everything in life where the more you give, the more you receive. And it has been my pleasure to work with the museum, with the board, fabulous group of professionals who have really given a lot to the museum. incredible museum staff, I think the best museum staff in the world. And the mission of the museum, as I said, is just very dear to my heart. So it's just another way that I've actually been lucky to have received so much from them.
Our mission statement is to enrich the lives of children, and she does that in spades. She's just phenomenal.
We are very grateful to Liza, and I personally don't know what we would have done without her.
It's your favorite son. Sorry I couldn't be there tonight with you guys, but I just wanted to send you this quick message to let you know that I'm thinking about you and to say congratulations on your award. You deserve it, and I hope you have such a great night. I miss you, and I hope to see you guys soon. Have a great night tonight, and enjoy it. I love you.
When you think about trying to balance a professional career, the working community, and also have time for your family, it's a pretty special person that can do that. And Liza is indeed a pretty special person.